This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Rams will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to...
Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so it picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Rams have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. catch made, a lot of space now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's the handoff. A quick juke. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Bears bring their punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He'll field the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Rams trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down, looking to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He shreds the tackle. Wow, it's another broken tackle. And solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied 14-14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Back behind the quarterback line in a pistol. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. He'll try a pass here. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And this one is caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got...
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line.
Well, I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Look at a throw on third and goal. And he runs Slams it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
14.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So we reach the 2-minute warnings. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And now another deep ball here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Throws it to the right. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. This is the 6th play on the drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his 2nd interception of the game.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. The Rams come to the line in the hurry up. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go as he's being hit. Oh, that one's picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks to the left, pass caught. Great footwork, a big opening now. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised him. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
How about the defense taking advantage? 3rd down in inches. They blitz, expecting run, but instead, the quarterback has the ball, and they come up with a sack.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, in a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Rams are on the move here. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Jukes to get past a man. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Touchdown, Colorado State. This offense really clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to scramble. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
He's escaping the pocket now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, Rams. And the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Colorado State 45, Baylor 17.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He's running out of time here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Proctor. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Bears. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Runs through the defender. Tackle, but first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, a quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Nobody nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And they're able to get him down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On first down, it's play action. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
3:25.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor. Might have to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Oh, look at the quick cut. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Now it's second down here. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 35. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the linebackers are really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Fought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wide out. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And up for the first, but still going. Touchdown, Colorado State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
The defense looked like they were trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle blindfolded in the dark on that option play. I mean, the offense hit them so fast they had no clue where it was going. The next thing you know, it's a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space at the 10. And the ball to the ground. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Receiver makes the grab. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. Well, really entertaining.